My name's Curtis Lowe, and this is the video I've made to showcase my portfolio that I made for my visual communications class. And coming into this class, I had no prior experience with any of the programs we've used, including Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, but that makes me pretty proud of what I've been able to do so far with this class and within 3 months. So this is a quick fun fact for you about me. So I'll just run you through some of the designs I did for this portfolio. The first thing I did was create a new logo for this portfolio. I wanted to really bring out my personality and some of my passions and hobbies that I really enjoy. And as you can tell with this hat and headphones are two things that I love. I love listening to music, and for some reason I always want to wear a hat. I hardly ever don't wear a hat. So that's why I created this logo, and the C for Curtis and the L for Lowe. And down here is the title, portfolio, Curtis Lowe. So that's the cover page of my portfolio. Some of my favorite projects that I did throughout this class. First we had logos, which I had a blast with. I love Illustrator now, and I've learned to love it more and more. And these are 3 logos that I made for a blog actually that I have called Cheap Tunes at WordPress. And it's all about finding music for cheap, all legally of course. And these are the 3 logos I've made. I have 3 different styles here. One's more of a blocky modern look. This one's going for more of a classic look with the record player here and the color scheme you can see. And for this one, I went for more focus on the money that you can save by using cheap tunes and finding music through cheap tunes. So I made a $sign right here with the music notes as part of the $sign. And also I used the C to make the cent sign. So that's one of my favorite projects. Another favorite project I had was a web page. I didn't have hardly any experience with web page or coding either, but I came up with this project here. This is the web page I've made. And again, one of my favorite parts about this project was again the logo that I created, which is a microphone taking off as like a rocket going past the moon, which as you can tell, I really do love music, and it keeps reoccurring through my projects. Anyways, this is the web page that I made, and one of my favorite projects of the semester. I also tried to really implement the whole idea of space with the moon and the color scheme with the yellow. And in the background of the web page, I used a picture that I found online for free that includes just stars in outer space. My third favorite project I did this semester was my montage that I did in Photoshop using different images to create one whole image. And it's kind of hard to see in this video, but one of the requirements for this project was to have a spiritual theme to it. And I used Jesus Christ in my picture with the words, "He created it all for his children." And I put these in front of, actually this is a volcano in Guatemala that I hiked a few times. And this top of the volcano has a lake inside of it. And to me, it was just one of the most beautiful places I'd ever seen. It made me think a lot about God's love for his children and whatnot. So this is the theme I chose for this project, is Jesus Christ standing in front of this beautiful scene, this beautiful picture, with the theme, "He created all for his children," to really exemplify that. I used a lens flare here as well as part of my project here. I added in Photoshop to kind of bring in more of the beauty, kind of the sun as well. So that's 3 of my favorite projects that I did this semester. Some of the challenges I've had throughout the semester, of course, was learning how to use all the programs that we use this semester, Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign. But I really have come to love Illustrator so much. I have a blast making logos, and I plan on using this for quite a few different uses. I just enjoy doing it, so it's becoming a little bit more of a hobby of mine. As well, it's going to be pretty useful in the internship I'm doing the next few coming months in a marketing little company called Flyboys Marketing here in Rexburg, Idaho. So that's going to happen as well. And some of the applications I'm going to use. So like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of experience with all these programs and with designing in general, but I'm pretty happy with how far I've come with all the work that I'm able to do this semester. And I look forward to applying all of these skills in my future and careers and in my own personal life as well.